start with the session. So in this session, what we will cover, first of all, I will cover the what we call the book list, which I recommend or I also refer during my preparation for the prelims point of view. Okay. Then I will take you through this whole paper of the GS paper 1 of 2021 prelims, so that to make you understand that it is means this paper was not that tough as it seems to be. People are joining. Okay, one moment. Bilingual session, as people are asking that please sir Hindi and English both. Okay, I will answer in both. So this is my book list which I had referred during my preparation. I will zoom it further. Okay, so first of all I am beginning with this polity. Indian polity. Okay, so in Indian polity, what you have to read is the, first of all you have to read the Lakshmikant book, and that should be a Gita, Bible, Quran, everything for you, and you have to mug up all the things which are there for the prelims point of view, because otherwise there questions come from the Lakshmikant and people are in doubt that the Lakshmikant is not relevant now. But I can assure you and I will show you that out of some 16 questions of polity, around 10 or 11 questions were from the Lakshmikant only. So I will show you this thing by the example of this year's polity, this prelims paper. Okay. So let me start with the. Okay, I am taking up this book list. So this is for polity. The Lakshmikant should be your everything. Then adding on this, you can read Subhash Kashyap, and you can also read Subhash Kashyap's this one, Our Constitution. There is another book called Our Parliament, I think. So you should not go through that book, but this book only, Our Constitution, that should suffice. Apart from this, what you can do is there is one book of political science, 11th class political science. 11th class NCERT, there are two books. One is the Constitution at Work and another one is the Political Science. So you can go through that book also, because sometimes the philosophical questions which are being asked in prelims frequently, like what is liberty, and then they give certain 3-4 similarly seeming these options. So in that context you can go through that book also, 11th NCERT, 2 NCERTs. Okay, so your concepts will evolve better on you have to supplement the Lakshmikant with these NCERTs, then you can answer any question of the polity. Apart from this, you have to go through the newspaper. That is that I should not emphasize upon, because that is already understood that without newspaper you cannot crack this exam. So newspaper is must. Apart from this, current affairs magazines. They can be monthly. I prefer to read monthly magazines. You can prefer to read monthly, or even the PT 365, which is a compilation of all the months, 10, 12 months. So I would recommend you to go through this monthly magazine, because many times what happens in the May month, for example, in the May month there is certain news, then there will be other news in maybe October related to that only. So you will be able to connect those two news while you are reading the newspaper. So therefore I recommend you to go through these monthly magazines thoroughly. So these 5 sources you have to do for polity, and and then you don't have to worry about anything at all. Okay, so this is the polity. Then history, for ancient history, 6th class Romila Thapar book is there, and Tamil Nadu board book is also there. So for this, these are the old NCERTs. The Romila Thapar one books are old NCERTs. These are very means small books. You can go through them. And for medieval, there is 7th class Romila Thapar book, that is also NCERT, old NCERT. You can go through that. And these two books are must. Apart from this, for ancient and medieval, you know that there are 2 books which are of 11th NCERT and 12th NCERT. 11th NCERT is R.S. Sharma, and that is for ancient, and 12th NCERT by Mr. Satish Chandra, that is for medieval. Okay, so you can do these 2 books apart from this Romila Thapar. Romila Thapar ones are must, and then you can add upon that book from these 11th and 12th NCERT. Then for modern India, Spectrum book is sufficient. As far as I have experienced in the prelims exam, Spectrum book is sufficient. But if you want to add on certain value, then you can also go through Bipin Chandra NCERT. I am not talking about the bigger one. So NCERT would suffice, 12th NCERT plus 12th NCERT called Bipin Chandra. Okay, so these two are sufficient for the modern India. Then coming on to the art and culture. For art and culture, fine art book, 11th class fine art book NCERT, and then Nitin Singhania book. These 2 books are more than sufficient for this, for preliminary point of view. Okay, so this is for art and culture. Then coming to geography, 11th and 12th NCERTs you have to do. 4 NCERTs are there. You have to do those 4 NCERTs, and out of those 4 you must mug up 2 NCERTs which are the which are for the physical geography, and another one is Indian geography. These are, I think, 11th class books. So you have to mug up those books, because otherwise you cannot answer even simple questions in geography. Then also GC Leong is an add-on on this. Apart from GC Leong, you can do, if you do not want to do GC Leong, then you can do this PMFIS notes. They are also comprehensive, and they cover almost all the areas which are there in the GC Leong. So these 3 sources you can do. PMFIS notes. I am quoting this book list from the preliminary exam point of view completely. Okay, you don't have to confuse it with the mains point of view, because there may be certain add-ons on this for the mains perspective. Then economy.
And sir,
Yes,
sir, where to get?
I will take up your questions in the end. In the end, after completing this whole book list. Okay, so have patience. So let me complete this book list first, and then economy. Indian economic development, 11th NCERT is must. Macroeconomics, 12th NCERT is must, and also sometimes they are asking questions from the microeconomics. There was a question in this year's paper. So I think microeconomics is from the 12th class. So you have to go through this book also. Certain relevant concepts, not all the concepts. Okay, then you can either read Sriram printed notes, or you can read Ramesh Singh, or you can read, there is one more book, Sanjeev Verma. So these 3 books you can use any one of them, or I think the Ramesh Singh is better one, and you can supplement it with other sources if you are feeling bored while reading this book. Okay, so these 4 sources would be sufficient for answering preliminary exam questions of economy. Then for environment, Shankar IAS book and 12th biology, last 4 chapters only. Okay, last 4 chapters are related to ecology, so you have to read those chapters. And Shankar IAS book is there, you have to go through that book. You can also substitute this. Okay, Shankar IAS book is good enough. You can do that. Sometimes you may feel little like all the facts are there in this book, but you have to mug up them eventually. So it is important book. And apart from this, the current affairs and newspapers are there in all these subjects. Okay, so they are there. I don't have to mention them. Newspaper and current affairs, even in art and culture, even in these concepts related to history. Like recently there was a 450th or Prakash Varsa of some Sikh Guru was celebrated. So all these things you have to keep in mind while preparing for preliminary exam point of view. So even in geography and economy also, economy is most of the current affairs. So all these things, for all these things you must do the newspaper and current affairs magazine. Also for environment it is applicable. Then social issues doesn't come that much in preliminary part, but you can do the schemes part from the visions document. Visions PT 365 on government schemes. Government scheme, because many a times they ask the questions related to schemes which are related to social issues. So you must be very thorough with those schemes, like Vay Vandana Yojana or MG Narega or any other like Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana. You should be very aware about those schemes, and even sometimes they ask the very minute details of those schemes. Like last year there was a question on this MP-led scheme, so they asked a minute one question. For international relations, I would say this Pavnit Singh sir's notes and also PT3 newspaper and current affairs magazines we would do for this for the current affairs part. Okay, so for international relations, sorry. Then science and tech, again this you have to go through one static source like Waziram Yellow Book, and also you can go through you have to go through the Vision Monthly magazine for science and tech. And apart from this, what you have to do is you have to read the, if you are not from the science background, then you have to read this 6 to 10 science NCERT, all NCERT, because there are many basic concepts which are mentioned there, but you or even I am not aware of them. Okay, so we should be very thorough with those concepts, like simple concepts. So all these things. So these things are required for science and tech. Like you must have seen this year's newspaper also. They have asked this year's paper, prelims paper also. They have asked some basic questions which many of us could not answer. So this is all about the book list for the preliminary point of view. So that is all on the book list, and I think if you read all these sources, then I can assure you you can answer 60 to 70 questions very correctly. Okay, and you will not have to bother about that whether you will clear prelims or not, or like after giving the prelims, when you have to prepare for mains, yes, then you would not have that doubt that I am not clearing prelims and why I am preparing for mains. So all these things will be very means sorted for you. Okay, and apart from this book list, you have to do mock tests, means around 50, at least 50 mock tests you have to write for the preliminary exam. So this is all things, these are all the things which you have to do for the preliminary exam. So now any doubt if you have, you can ask about the book list.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Surya, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Actually, I wanted to ask, sir, everyone is talking about 50 mock tests.
Yeah.
So, sir, I mean, sir, these mock tests are full-length mock tests or including sectional mock tests?
See, these include some, means if I am talking about the 50 mock tests, then there should be a one complete test series from the 0 level to the advanced level and full-length test. Like if I talk about the Vision IS test series, then they give around 35 tests. Out of 35, I think 20 or 22 are sectional tests, and rest are the full-length tests. So one test series you have to do complete, means from the sectional level till the full-length test, and rest of the test you can take from the various coachings which may belong to which may largely belong to the full-length test. And in special cases where you feel like I do not have that much sufficient knowledge, or I have to practice that particular subject, then you take up the sectional tests of those subjects from other coachings also. So that mix up you have to do. I
No,
think you got the
और सर ये
answer.
और सर ये सबके लिए जो फर्स्ट दे रहा है सेकंड दे रहा है अटेम्प्ट उन सबके लिए ये प्रोसेस है हर बार मतलब
No,
नई
no.
टेस्ट सीरीज
For
है.
the first attempt, you will need this particular process. For the second process, for the second attempt, you may not need that much full length test. Okay, you can even 25 or 30 papers would suffice for you. So as you go ahead in attempts, you need lesser number of the mock tests. So in the first
Yes,
attempt,
sir.
you have to give more, means 50, even 60, 70, whatever you like, and whatever time allows to you. So and later on it will decrease definitely.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes, please. LC, please go ahead.
Sir, how much time should we take to complete these book lists?
This book list should be completed within means it will take I think means 10 months. 10 months it
That's
will take.
sir, like the topper says that prelims can be prepared in 3 months. So what do they talk about?
I am not sure about those toppers who say that they can clear the prelims in 12 months, in 3 months, because you cannot be sure that by studying only for 3 months you can clear the prelims. Because they might, some of them might have said this in the context of their second or third attempt. Because if your fundamentals are very clear in your first attempt itself, then in second or third attempt you only need the revision, then you can do it in 2 months also. So for the beginning in the fundamental preparation part, you have to do around, it will take 10 to 12 months. So
And
that is
sir,
the case.
what should we focus on while analyzing the tests?
See, and I will answer your previous question in little detail. Like for this, well, I am saying 10 to 12 months for your complete preparation for PT. I mean to say that you remember everything, not only reading, just reading the thing. So after 10 to 12 months preparation, you will and attempting those mock tests, you will be able to remember many things, and you must be confident of clearing the prelims. Okay, so that is 10 to 12 months preparation is required. Now you asked about what was your last question?
Sir, how should we analyze the test? Means
Okay.
what should I focus on?
How
The
should we
content
analyze
part
the
or
test?
the mistake? The
Right,
content
right.
part or the mistake?
Right. So for analysis of paper is also important, because sometimes what happens, we keep on attempting the test, but we do not analyze that where we are mistaking or where our stronghold is not that much. So you have to analyze that in which subject you are getting your questions wrong, first of all. Secondly, you have to analyze that even in a particular subject where you are very strong, then also if you are getting certain questions wrong, then there may be issue of identifying the correct answer in the four options. Okay, so you have to practice that thing a lot, because why I did not deduce the answer out of these four options even after having sufficient knowledge. So you have to identify that lacuna also if it is in you at that point of time. Apart from this, you also have to focus upon that the how many questions you have to attempt, which is optimum for you to get decent marks in this PT paper. Because many people have good accuracy, and even if they do 70, then they are clearing this prelims stage. And many people like me who like to attempt more than 95, then I can be assured that I will clear the prelims with a good margin. So that also you have to develop after while attempting these mock tests. So these things you have to keep in mind.
And sir, should I make the minute detail notes of the all the book list mentioned?
Uh, for the prelims point of view, I do not recommend to make notes, means detailed notes. You can make notes of certain things, like in art and culture there are many dance forms are given in Nitin Singhania. So you can just mention that the dance form is this one, and the state which from where it belongs, then the state, dance form and state. That table you can make, but you do not have to write everything about a particular dance. Okay, that you can avoid, because it will become very bulky notes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hello,
Yes,
sir.
Meghraj.
Sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Meghraj, please.
सर हाँ सर, मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है कि जैसे प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन एनालाइज करते हैं जैसे प्रीलिम्स का, तो क्या पैरामीटर पे आप एनालाइज करते थे, जैसे कि क्वेश्चन कितनी बार आ रहा है, कौन से टॉपिक से आ रहा है, या फिर कितने डेप्थ तक पढ़ना है, तो किस पैरामीटर से करते हैं? क्योंकि सब बोलते हैं कि एनालाइज करो, लेकिन मैंने अटेम्प्ट किया भी है, लेकिन मतलब पूछना था कि टॉपर कैसे करता है, क्योंकि जनरली पता नहीं कि वो तरीका सही हो या नहीं हो।
देखो, प्रीलिम्स का जो प्रीवियस ईयर का पेपर है उसको एनालिसिस करने का कुछ तरीके होते हैं। जैसे कि एक तो आप मतलब जो इसका वो आता है ना, क्या कहते हैं, जो कि टॉपिक वाइज क्वेश्चंस कहीं पर दे रखे होते हैं, मतलब बुक्स आती हैं मार्केट में, वो टॉपिक वाइज क्वेश्चंस दे देते हैं। जैसे कि बुद्धिज्म जैनिज्म पर 16 में क्या आया, 17 में, 18, 19, 20 क्या क्या आया। फिर ऐसे ही कुछ पॉलिटी के भी दे रखे होंगे, तो आपको ऐसे ट्रेंड समझ में आएगा लार्जली कि यार पॉलिटी में हर बार एक क्वेश्चन जैनिज्म बुद्धिज्म से आता ही है, सॉरी उसमें आर्ट एंड कल्चर में। पॉलिटी में हर बार एक क्वेश्चन प्रियम्बल से आता ही आता है। पॉलिटी में हर बार एक क्वेश्चन फंडामेंटल राइट्स, लीगल राइट्स इसके रिलेटेड आता ही आता है। तो ये आपको ट्रेंड एक दिखेगा, तो उस ट्रेंड के बेसिस पर आप तैयारी करेंगे। जैसे भी जब भी कोई कंसेप्ट आएगा तो आप उस पर फोकस करेंगे कि बुद्धिज्म जैनिज्म के रिलेटेड कोई इंफॉर्मेशन है तो उस पर आप फोकस करेंगे। और सिमिलरली मॉडर्न इंडिया में आप देखेंगे कि हमेशा एक क्वेश्चन उस पर, ये जो एक्ट्स हैं, मतलब 1919 का एक्ट, 1909 का एक्ट, और ये जो भी एक्ट हैं उनमें से एक क्वेश्चन हमेशा आता है। तो ये चीज़ आप थोरोली प्रिपेयर करेंगे, तो इन चीज़ों पर आप फोकस करेंगे वाइल मतलब जब आप अपना ये पढ़ेंगे, मतलब प्रीवियस ईयर के क्वेश्चंस को एनालिसिस करेंगे तब। तो ये मैं समझता हूँ ये करना चाहिए उस टाइम पर। और थोड़ा बहुत कि मतलब कुछ क्वेश्चन जो हैं आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स भी आते हैं, कॉमन सेंस बेस्ड भी आते हैं, तो उनका भी थोड़ा बहुत आइडिया लगता है कि यूपीएससी कितना एक्सटेंड तक जा सकता है। ये सब चीज़ एनालिसिस करते हैं उस टाइम पर।
सर
Yes, Sai, please go ahead. Sai.
Hello, sir. Am I right?
Yeah, you are audible.
Yeah. So thank you so much for your time.
Timetable, okay. So if you are attempting the class, I will give two timetables. One for those who are attempting classes and one for those who are not attending classes or they are preparing on their own. So for those who are attending the classes, so let's say if somebody's class is means I would quote you my timetable, because my coaching classes were from 5 to 7:30 in evening. So what I used to do, from 5 I will start from the classes itself. So 5 to 7:30 in the evening I attended the class, then little dinner and these things. Then from the 9 onwards I started to study the things which were taught in the class from the same class notes, from the NCERT and from one advanced source. So these three sources I would do for that particular topic on that night, and I would around 1 or maybe 2 also in late night I would study those things, and then I will begin in the morning with another subject, like at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. whatever you are comfortable. Then I will read it till 2 p.m. the another subject, means that is not being taught in the class, and then from the 2 means from the 3 to 5 I would read the newspaper. So this was my timetable during my classes. And those who are not attending the classes, for them they can also do these things, means 4-5 hours 2 subjects, then 1 or 2 hours newspaper, and then they can do optional also for 2 or 3 hours, whatever time they get. They can adjust in between, means they can reduce time of one subject and increase the time of optional, so and so. So this was my timetable.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir. Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes, Weber, please go ahead.
Excuse me, sir.
So do you mind telling me the important chapters of
Sir, thank you.
See, important chapters of Singhania are like, I have this book now. I will tell you in brief. So see, from the chapter 1, Indian architecture and architecture, sculpture and pottery is important, paintings is important, handicrafts you can avoid. UNESCO's intangible heritage is important. Then music important, dance forms important, theatre also important, poetry important. Circus you can avoid. Intangible heritage you have to read. Languages in India you have to read. Religions read. Literature also read. Philosophy, schools of philosophy is very very important. You can avoid Indian cinema. Science and technology is very important. Fairs and festival is important. Awards are also important. Means more or less you have to read whole of this book. And law and culture you can avoid. Martial art you have to remember. Then Delhi you can avoid this Delhi. Bhakti and Sufi movements are very very important. Then what is there? Culture. So these all things are very important. Okay. Means more or less you have to read whole of the Nitin Singhania and it will not take much of your time. Means there are lot of figures and diagrams which are very attractive. You can do it very well. Okay, so these all things you have to do. Yes, next.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Shreyas, please, Shreyas, go ahead.
Sir, I have 4 questions. The first one is how to deal with the random questions, the changing pattern of UPSC. Second one, can we trace the source of the question while doing the current affairs?
Excuse me, sir.
And
Yes,
sir,
Meghna, please wait. I will call your name after
sir,
Shreyas.
how much we should go into the depth of that info and how to decide that depth? And the fourth one is how to feel the instinctive feeling, gut feeling to mark the means दो में कंफ्यूज होते हैं और एक वो करना पड़ता है, तो वो गट फीलिंग कैसे आती है, उसको कैसे डेवलप करना पड़ता है?
देखो यार, वो चीज आपका तो मॉक टेस्ट से डेवलप होगी. That you will develop through attempting many mock tests. While you will attempt the mock test, then you will identify that which guess I made which has gone wrong and what guess have gone right. So you will be able to identify that on what basis or on what rule you can make a guess. So that is personal. That is very very personal for every person. Okay. And you asked about the depth of the material. So actually that you will get to know after 2 or 3 readings. After 2 or 3 readings, then you will attempt the test series. Meghna, please wait. I will call your name.
Sir, thank you for conducting the question first. Sir,
Yes, Meghna, go ahead. I think you have some voice issue. Yeah. Meghna, please write your query in the chat box. I have turned it on. So I will answer Shreyas' question that how much depth you have to go while reading. So after finishing the syllabus for 2 or 3 times, then when you will attempt the tests, then you will identify that how much depth you have to go. So whatever given in the books, standard books, you have to go through that. In the advanced book, you have to make a call that this thing I do not have to read, this thing I have to read. That you can analyze from the previous year question papers also and the mock tests also. So this is this way you have to go.
The last one is how to deal with the random questions.
So see, when we attempt the question paper, I used to do in 3 rounds. So in the first round, I used to mark the questions on which I was very very sure. Second, I had little doubt. Means I had, suppose there are 3 statements given, then I knew 1 statement or 2 statement, not the complete question. Then in the third round, I would mark these random questions. So leave these random questions for your third round. Better to leave in the third round. So after doing your 2 rounds, if you are able to get out around 70-75 questions or even more than that, 80, then I think you should avoid attempting those random questions, because you do not have any information at all. Okay, means random means if you have means if you can make certain relation with the other knowledge which you already have. with that question, then you can attempt those questions. Otherwise, if you do not have any knowledge about that particular term or question, then better to avoid that question, because it will get you only negative marks. So that is my piece of advice for this. Okay. Okay. So next.
Excuse me, sir.
I will go. Please type your questions in the chat box. I will go through that only. Okay. So I will because there may be chaos because of this. So please share PDF of this WhatsApp group. This PDF in WhatsApp group. Okay, I will share it. Sir, what about new NCERTs of history themes 1, 2, 3? Should we read those? See, whatever I have told you, you have to read those books. And if then the new, if the time permits, then you can read these books also. There is no harm in that. But before reading this, you have to read those books which I have mentioned in the book list. You have to be thoroughly aware about those books, and whatever information given, you must be able to recall that information. Then only go to these books. There is no harm in diversifying your sources. So similarly, you can do for other subjects also. Okay, because like I had done this NCERTs of geography and GC Leong in a very comprehensive manner. Then I started to read PMFIS also, because I had very much good strong hold on those two sources. So I started with PMFIS. There is no harm in it. So you can read it these themes also. Okay. Sir, please show cover page of Amit sir's notes. See, I don't have that cover page right now. You may search it in the market or search it on YouTube, on this Telegram or somewhere on internet. You will find it. They are very standardized notes. Every year he teaches the same thing, apart from the current affairs thing. So you will get it. There is not much issue in that. Please recommend any standard mocks I can outvote. Recommended standard mocks are you can attempt Vision's mock test, Vision's full test series, then Puram and Shankar, Waziram, and what else? Vision, Shankar, Waziram, and Insights also. So, and also one more is there called Optima IAS. I think it is from Santosh sir. So if you can find them from market, you can attempt those ones. Sir, can you once again say the important topics of Nitin Singhania? Okay, I will share it on the Telegram channel, because people will again and again ask this thing.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, actually I have some problem in typing my question, so can I ask it directly?
Yeah, please ask, please ask.
Sir, actually I want to ask what should be the ratio of managing the focus on the content and the presentation of it?
Content and the presentation in answer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it is not related to prelims preparation, although I will answer it. So content, I think 60 to 40 ratio should be there. So you should focus on 60% on content and 40% is presentation. Because if you have content and you are not able to present it properly, then your content is of no use. And at the same time, if you are fluent in presenting things but you do not have content, then also what will you write in the answers? You cannot draw diagrams of means anything. So both the things you have to use while answering the question. So 60-40 ratio I think is fine.
Thank you, sir.
So I will take up next question. Please recommend mock test. Sir, could you please tell how 2020 paper was not difficult? Okay, I will tell you this thing. I will take up these doubts up to 7:30 or maybe earlier. Then I will take up the 2021 question paper. Okay. Sir, mapping.
हेलो सर सर एक्चुअली मेरा क्वेश्चन बहुत लंबा हो जा रहा है, तो वो लिखने में सर आई एम नॉट एबल टू एक्सप्लेन इट प्रॉपर्ली. कैन आई आस्क हियर ओनली?
Yeah.
सर आई हैव 4 क्वेश्चंस. सर आपने अभी हमें बताया कि हिस्ट्री के लिए हमें एनसीईआरटीज पढ़नी चाहिए 11th और 12th के लिए.
Yes.
बट सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है ना कि वो 2-3 साल से वो ऐसे वर्ड्स डाल देते हैं, कभी वो विष्टि पूछ देते हैं, कभी नीताक्षरा स्कूल टाइप के क्वेश्चंस वो पूछ देते हैं, जो कि सर मतलब मैंने पढ़ा है एनसीईआरटी बट उसमें कहीं मिलता नहीं है. कभी वो इस डायनेस्टी का, कभी उस डायनेस्टी का पूछ देते हैं. सर इसको मैनेज करने के लिए क्या स्ट्रेटजी होनी चाहिए? सर दूसरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि आपने न्यूज़पेपर के लिए सर गूगलिंग के लिए थोड़ा स्ट्रेटजी आप बता सकते हैं कैसे आपने किया था? सर थर्ड मेरा ये है कि जो यूएन के ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस और प्रोग्राम्स आ रहे हैं ना एग्जाम में, वो बड़े सर रैंडम होते हैं, मतलब एक ही या दो पूछते हैं और मतलब इतने टफ होते हैं कि कितना भी पढ़ के जाओ मतलब वो आता ही नहीं है एग्जाम में। और फिर चौथा सर मैपिंग आपने सर कैसे किया, मतलब इंडिया और वर्ल्ड के लिए अगर कर रहे हैं तो मतलब हर चैनल, हर स्ट्रेट, हर लेक, हर माउंटेन के बारे में जानना नेसेसरी है, हर कॉन्टिनेंट के बारे में जानना है, मतलब सर उसके लिए सर क्या हमें करना चाहिए?
ठीक है, I will answer your all the questions. First of all, you asked about the that मतलब कि जो भी हम पढ़ रहे हैं हिस्ट्री में वो सफिशिएंट नहीं है, क्वेश्चंस इधर उधर से आ रहे हैं। तो देखो मैं आपको एक चीज़ बता दूं कि जो क्वेश्चन ये थे मिताक्षरा वगैरह या वृष्टि, ये सारे वृष्टि वगैरह एनसीईआरटी में दे रखा है, प्रॉपरली दे रखा है, ठीक है। और जो मिताक्षरा वाली बात है तो वो एक करंट अफेयर से उठ के आया था, जिसमें सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने रिसेंटली वर्डिक्ट दिया था कि द डॉटर विल also get the inheritance rights from their parents even after the marriage. So ये उसके context में था, क्योंकि there is one school Mitaksara and another one is Dayabag. So in these two schools, in one school the daughter's rights are recognized and in another they are not recognized. So this has come from the current affairs, and if I am recalling it correctly, it is given in Vision IS magazine also. So all these things you have to be very very aware that it is related to that part of our syllabus while reading the current affairs also. So ये इस extent तक हम कर सकते हैं, लेकिन see this preliminary exam is a scrutiny exam, so you don't have to score 200 or maybe 160 140 marks. You just have to be above your peers. So if you have not read that particular concept, and even after reading so many books and revising them multiple times, then you should be sure that anybody else would not also be knowing this concept. So you should be free of the worry, na? Okay, so that is another thing. And secondly, you asked about the newspaper googling. So
yes sir,
I think googling newspaper is not a wise idea at this preliminary stage, because you will Google everything, and you cannot Google everything. So you have to rely on a particular newspaper, that I will read Indian Express or The Hindu, whatever, then read it religiously. That is all. You do not have to go googling. If you sometimes get certain questions in mocks, then you can Google them. Okay, that is second thing. And what else you asked?
सर आईआर में जो रैंडम ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस कभी यूएन के कभी किसी के आ जाते हैं सर, तो उसको मतलब कैसे प्रिपेयर आप करते थे उसको लेकर?
See, यूएन का भी एक स्ट्रक्चर है कि यूएन की कुछ परमानेंट बॉडीज हैं और कुछ स्पेशलाइज्ड एजेंसीज हैं और कुछ ऐसी बॉडीज हैं कि जो न्यूज़ में आती रहती हैं, जैसे कि FAO वगैरह। तो ये आपका जो यूएन का वेबसाइट है उसमें आप जाके उसको थोरली पढ़ लीजिए कि यूएन की मेन बॉडीज कितनी हैं, कौन कौन सी हैं, उनका फंक्शन क्या है। देन अगेन यूएन का जो स्पेशलाइज्ड एजेंसी है वो कितनी है, कौन कौन सी हैं, क्या है उनका फंक्शन, क्या है, ये सब चीज़ें आपके दिमाग में रहेगी। तो इनके बाहर कोई भी बॉडी आके वो बोलेगा कि इट इज एन स्पेशलाइज्ड बॉडी ऑफ यूएन, देन यू विल बी एबल टू रिमेंबर दैट बिकॉज देयर आर ओनली 15 स्पेशलाइज्ड बॉडीज, और 15 आप याद कर सकते हैं, एंड 5 मेन बॉडीज आर देयर। सो 5 + 15 20 you can remember. And apart from this you have to prepare from the current affairs part also. So whatever there is in current affairs you have to prepare it. Okay, so वैसे करके हो जाएगा।
मैपिंग को लेकर के,
हाँ, मैपिंग को there is one more, Aditya Singh Rajput is also asking about mapping. So for mapping you have to I would recommend you to go through the Waziram material for mapping, because I had done that material and I was pretty confident about answering questions on mapping. So what they had done was they had they gave us notes on all the continents and also on the sea. So like Asia, Europe and everything. Major rivers they are mentioning there, major lakes, major mountains, major valleys, major deserts. So all these things are there. So you can prepare that from the atlas and practice it on your buy this world map and India map, blank maps from the market, and practice them on that particular blank sheet, so that you can recall them easily while answering question in actual exam. So this is the way you can do the mapping part. Okay, so sir, are there any sources for practicing MCQ for static part after completing each chapter? Any sources for practicing MCQ for static part?
Hello, sir. Sir.
1 minute, Lavlu, 1 minute. I will just finish this thing. Sir, are there any sources of practicing? Okay, static part. So actually, you can do this with subject wise. I think chapter wise there are very little sources available in market, but you can do it on the subject wise level, because many they give MCQs means they give statements which are referring to different chapters in a particular subject. So you may not answer that particular question. So I would suggest you to go through go through these mock tests after doing the whole complete book, whole complete subject. I mean to say, means modern India. Then you can attempt the tests of modern India. So that is a good way. Sir, how is Bipin Chandra for modern India history? How is Bipin Chandra?
Sir, please take my question, sir.
Lavlu, yaar, please do not disturb me. I will answer your query. Okay, I will take up your question in the end. Sir, how is Bipin Chandra for modern Indian history? See, I have not read Bipin Chandra for modern Indian history, but as far as I know about it, it has been given in a paragraph form, and in comparison to the Spectrum, I think Spectrum is better one for me, as much as I know. Okay. So this was my feedback. Sir, should we make notes out of newspaper? There is no need to make newspaper notes. You can make even if you want to make the newspaper, they should not exceed one single A4 sheet. Okay, so that is what required from the newspaper. Otherwise, no need to make newspaper. Sir, but you can make one-page notes daily. Okay, that you can do. Sir, can you give alternative to Vision IS magazine? I find it difficult to retain. Other alternative to this, you can read. See, in every magazine you will face this difficulty in the beginning, because in the beginning whatever information you are reading is new to you. But as the time passes, you will get to know that many of the things are being repeated from the past Vision magazine. So you will be able to retain that. So this problem will be there with any of the material. You can do Next IAS magazine, that is also a good one, and also Vajiram notebook. You can avoid Vajiram, but Next IAS book is good one. Okay. You will be sharing in Telegram group, right? Googling for I will share that PDF. Googling for a newspaper. Sir, should we go for paid prelim test series and normally download and attempt? I think in the first attempt you should go with the paid prelim test series, because if you will not pay, then you will not be serious about attempting all the tests. So you must pay for once. Then you can, in the next attempts, you can avoid paying, and you can download an attempt, or you can buy it from the market. Mapping strategy I have already told. Sir, do share this document in Tele. Okay, sir. How to prepare content for essays? Mainly I will answer in another session. Essay question. Then sir, WhatsApp group. No, I do not have any WhatsApp group for this purpose. Content for essay. How many iteration of revision you did for standard books? Around means in the first attempt I did 3 to 4 revisions, and till now I have done maybe 10-15 revisions. I do not remember exactly. Sir, please elaborate on revision strategy. I will take up this revision later on. Sir, can you please take the 2020? Yeah, I will take it. Random IR, okay. टाइम कौन से स्टेट BCS को भी एम कर सकते? यूपीएससी के प्रिपरेशन के टाइम एटलीस्ट आप 2 इयर्स डेडिकेटेडली दीजिए यूपीएससी को. उसके बाद आई थिंक यूपी PCS कर सकते हैं आप, हरियाणा कर सकते हैं, और मे भी शायद बिहार भी कर सकते हैं. तो ये 3 आप कर सकते हैं. Sir, when should I start giving mocks, and in how many? After two readings of a subject, you can start giving mocks. Okay, what should we do regarding preparation before joining any coaching? Regarding preparation, you can just read the new NCERT. That is all. How to start the preparation from absolute scratch? Start reading NCERT from 6th class, and then these NCERTs which I have mentioned in this book list. Mapping, I am not. Okay, Lavlu, I will take up your question now. Please ask.
Sir, there are 3 options given by UPSC.
Yeah.
they are asking which one is or are correct. So I am sure about two options, but even on third option I am very confusion. So in that situation, what need to do?
So ask again. Again, I did not understand your question.
Sir, there are three options.
Right.
UPSC asked which one is or are correct. So I am very sure about two options, but I am not sure about third option. So
Okay.
in that situation, what need to do?
See, you have to, in that situation, you have to go through those options which are given, means A, B, C, D, whatever options are given. You will be able to identify or you will be able to eliminate 2 or 3 options out of that. Because if you see, if there are 3 statements, 1, 2, and 3, and you know 2 statements but not third one, then there will be options like 1 and 2 only, 2 and 3 only, 3 only, or any other like none, or maybe 1 and 3 only. Then you will be able to identify that even 1 is wrong. You know that 1 is wrong. Then you will be able to eliminate all the options in which there 1 is given. Then if you are left with 2 questions, then it may be a possibility that 2 may be wrong or may be right. Then there are 2 options, 2 and 3 and 3 only. Then if 2 is right, then you will select that one, 2 and 3. And if 2 is also wrong, then you will select 3 only. Okay, so this way you have to deduce the answer. Yeah. Sir, I have not read any NCERT book that you mentioned. Then it will clear for studies if you start from fresh now. Absolutely, you can clear prelims irrespective of the book list with forest cutoff if you start from now and do all the things which I have mentioned. Sir, for current affairs, are the Hindu Vision monthlies enough? Yes, absolutely. That is more than enough. How to decode the syllabus in small subsections? That we will do in mains part. Okay. Sir, during first read of news, should we read it pre-perspective and gradual readings with mains perspective? Yes, you can do this. In the first reading, you will not get many things out of that book. So that you have to means in the first or second reading, you will do it from the means in a general perspective. It means you will not be able to identify that I am reading for prelims or for mains. So okay, the mapping for Indian world already taken. Sir, usually toppers they do coaching. They don't recommend their coaching notes. They only say the normal book list, the spectrum, Lakshmikant, etc. And are we missing? No, you are not missing anything at all. Even the toppers who are attending coaching, they are also reading these books only. I am also one of them. I have not read any book out of these sources which I have already mentioned. Okay. Sir, can you please take the 2021? Yeah, I will take. Please conduct session on answer writing. Okay. Sir, please elaborate on revision. How to decide optional subject. Now the questions are coming too much. Yeah. So I will take up this 2021. I will take up the last question. Sorry for repeating. I am not read NCERT. Okay. After how many weeks shall we revise Vision monthly magazine? At least means first of all you read the news this monthly magazine whenever it comes. Means September's magazine will come in October. So read it then and there only. Means October 20 to 25. Then you start revising it again during the prelims preparation, or maybe while you are attempting the test on that month's current affairs. So then you can revise it again. Then you have to revise it again in the March when you will start preparing for prelims. Then in the maybe in the April end, and then again on the means in the last week of the prelims, so that you are able to recall many things out of that. सर रीडिंग स्पीड कैसे इंक्रीज करें सर? लाइक स्पेक्ट्रम में मुझे 1 आवर में 10 पेज ही हो पाता है इवन आफ्टर 2 रीडिंग. दैट इज सफिशिएंट. You can gradually increase means you can skip few information which you already know. That is all I can say, because I also read only 15 pages per hour if I talk about the spectrum, so you don't have to worry much about this. Sir, you are talking about Amit Garg for mapping. Yes, Amit Garg is good teacher for mapping. I have attended his classes in Waziram and they were good enough. Sir, I read in first year and what should I read in first year and what should I read in this time? You should read your optional. If you are planning to opt an optional which is already your graduation subject, then you start reading that subject very thoroughly, and then you can take up certain NCERTs like GS NCERTs. That is all you can do. Sir, can you please take up? Could you please discuss some questions? Yeah. Hello Kalpesh, I am selected as TA. Is it possible to prepare with job keeping in mind I am a beginner? Completely, it is completely possible to prepare with job, particularly with government jobs. Even people are clearing it with the private hectic jobs, then it is absolutely possible for you to prepare with job. Please conduct session. Okay. So I will now take up the test paper.
So last question, sir, I'm not able to convey the message.
Yeah.
Can
Please,
I?
Meghna, go ahead.
For the new aspirant, how should we track the past policies or initiatives, sir? For example, there existed a agricultural policy, first agricultural policy in 2000, and there was an organization of FPO, and from Atmanirbhar Bharat now to Make in India. These all things are normal. It is there in newspaper, so we can track. But the rest for the new aspirant, which we are not aware of the past initiatives or the scheme, how should we track, sir? The person who is not attending any coaching class, studying from home, how should we track this? Or is all this necessary, sir? Am I going in the right way?
Yeah, it is necessary. It is necessary. You can do it from means the basic sources. Like in the if somewhere in the economics books it is mentioned that there was a national water policy, even if it is not there in the current affairs or anywhere else, then you have to trace that policy. That what was it, when did it came, and what was its evolution, means what are other these water policies. So all these things you have to trace back, and also from the newspaper. And that is all, I think. You don't have to go much into deeper details. And also that government schemes part of the Vision PT 365. If any such name is mentioned there, you should read that. Okay.
सर करंट अफेयर्स कितने इयर्स के कंप्लीट करने हैं?
Current affairs, at least you should be thorough with the 2 years current affairs, or maybe more if you can. Then 3 years current affairs, means last 2 years current affairs means if I am talking about 2021 prelims, then you must be very thorough from the January 2020 to when was this, to October 2021. These 16, 10 and 12, these 22 months current affairs you should be very thorough, and you can go through certain summaries of the previous current affairs, means of 2019 and 2019 only, 2019, 20 and 21. That is all you require. Okay.
Sir, how many marks you were scoring in mock test and Abhyas before prelims?
Yeah, in the first attempt I did not. In the first attempt I had given this Vajiram test series because I was attending classes there. So in that I used to get around 100, and in these Abhyas and all after that I would get 120, sometimes 150, 160. So around means 120 to 150 range. Okay. And you don't have to worry about that, because as you will evolve, as you will give more attempts, you will get better insights and you will be able to score more anyway. So allow me to take this prelims paper now.